Tell us real quick your name, what you're running for, and what party you're running for.
Yeah, my name is Chad Berck. I'm running for McLean County Board, District 5.
And what party?
Republican Party.
Okay. What are some of the goals that you would like to get accomplished if you get on the board?
Goals? Well, goals are, yeah, they're nice dreams. I just want to get on the board at this point. Some of my things that I really want to try to get accomplished is public safety, because without the public feeling secure, you're not going to get anything accomplished. And right now, having like the shooting we had the other day, the pop-up parties that are occurring, I know there's been a lot of, from talking to like probably 2,000 people in the past couple of weeks, a lot of mothers, fathers are, I would say borderline a little scared compared to, say, a month ago. So you have to lower that fear factor. And I know, talking to officers at Normal Police Department and the Sheriff's Department, it's under control. They just have to get that message to the community. Once that happens and everything calms down, it'll be all right. But public safety is one of the things I want to work on. Fiscal responsibility, which is, I know, a catchphrase for a lot of things. But those are two of my, I guess you could say, goals.
Okay. Are you familiar with the mobile crisis team in McLean County?
I've heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not totally familiar with it, but I know mental health is a huge.
It's basically a team that answers non-violent, non-criminal mental health crises instead of the police going there. So It saves police resources, and it's better for that. So that's basically what the team is. Is that something that you would support increasing funding towards?
I would support anything that reduces someone having a mental health breakdown from being arrested or treated in any negative manner. Because one thing that I said that I support security, increasing our security. One aspect of that is having officers, and I know they already are, having training, recognizing the difference between a mental health crisis and a true criminal act. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because there's a difference between having a violent situation and going through a mental health crisis. I suffer from PTSD. I'm a veteran. My brother moved 20 years as both a Marine and then switching over to the Army and retiring. He was a scout sniper. He actually was a cadre at Fort Benning. He suffered tremendous PTSD from 4 or 5 tours over in Afghanistan and Iraq. Succumbing to PTSD, ultimately, and taking his life, I can tell you firsthand what it's like to both have and witness mental health crisis.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. So, yes, I fully support any measure that's going to reduce anything that's going to have a negative impact on someone suffering that. Whether it be a separate mobile unit that works in conjunction with law enforcement, and I mean in conjunction, because you can't have a separate roaming vigilante. And again, I don't know anything about this, so I would have to educate myself.
And they're first responders like everyone else. They work with all the first responders.
Okay, as long as it's in conjunction, great.
But the law that we have in Illinois right now is that if it's a non-violent, non-criminal, and you have the option of sending a mobile crisis team, you send them instead of sending the police.
Sounds wonderful.
Unless, of course, they request.
Yeah, because then you're not using police resources.
Exactly.
Okay.
Real quick, what branch did you serve in, and when did you serve?
Army, I served in the 90s.
90s? Okay. And my last question is, do you have any proposals to help solve the unhoused crisis and address homeless encampments?
Great question. I don't have any proposals because I don't have enough knowledge about it. However, I know there is a huge homeless crisis, and I don't know the PC term for that. I apologize. The unhoused, and I don't want to take anything away from them because I've seen not only in the United States, but overseas, unhoused, homeless, deprived, starving, the worst of the worst. It's deplorable. People, humans, at the worst. It shouldn't exist in the United States. It shouldn't exist in Illinois. It shouldn't exist in McLean County. This is a great county. It's a great community. You live here, you know that. Okay. Yes, we can do better. Housing crisis. That's a big chunk. I can't solve that through any means if I'm on the county board. The county cannot solve a housing crisis alone. That takes a huge endeavor. Federal government, state government, city, private. You're talking contractors, whole industry to solve a housing crisis. Yes, there are things that could probably be done to house people on the street. I know veterans are one of the main people out there. Mental health are some of the main. We don't want those people in prisons and jails. So yeah, I'm going to do whatever I can on the county board to help. I'm a compassionate, empathetic man. I've seen it. I don't want to hear. There's no reason for it. I don't know what I will be able to do. I haven't served on the board, but I'm sure that there is going to be something. It may cause something else on the budget to suffer because we have a finite amount of the budget. So, yes, we have a need. I recognize that. What we can do to fix it, though, I can't give you an answer. I wish I could. I want to. I wish I could all build. I wish I was Bill Gates and I could build something, brother. I would. I think if we all got together, we got some fabulous, smart people in this community. We got realtors, contractors, politicians that have the heart in the right place, state, local, federal. Find the funds, and we could probably come up with some here in McLean County because it's a great place. There's a lot of smart people, compassionate people. We could probably find an answer.
Okay.
That's probably the best I got, man.
Yep. Well, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night.
Thank you.